Sorry.
I think there's a Disney music video called the No Pants Dance.
Really?
I remember my friend telling me about it, but I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, you just reminded...
That's a good question. Maybe we should edit this part out.
You just reminded me of the Star Wars Christmas special.
Oh, God!
I mean, that, if you didn't think George Lucas was insane now, you just have to look back at that and realise that's where it all comes from.
You mean the Ewok one?
No, that's different.
No, the Wookiee one.
Princess Leia singing?
Yeah!
Yeah, and the Wookiee born?
I only saw that recently.
The Wookiee born?
And
Do you remember the Wookiee born?
No,
Or
no.
it's grandfather Wookiee?
Oh my god.
In like the virtual reality kind of chair.
Oh my god. But if you think that was done in like 80, I think, like 1980.
It was in the early 80s, yeah.
And that kind of gives you a clue as to the future direction of things. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, that is
so.
kind of like the fact that anyone could okay that and have Princess Leia singing lyrics to the theme music.
Well, no, half of the dialogue, I swear, is in Wookiee. Like, most of it revolves around Chewbacca's family.
Yeah, because there's no Ewoks in there because it hasn't been made yet, has it? Return of the Jedi isn't around at that
Return of the
point.
Jedi was 1983?
Yeah, I think it's before that.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. It's like in between Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back.
Is it on TV? Was it
It's
broadcast?
like a TV, yeah. It's
Like live?
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Well,
it's
no,
live.
no, it wasn't live. It
It wasn't like a New Year's.
I mean, it's a Christmas special.
No, I thought it was
Yeah,
broadcast on TV.
These things used to be, pretty normal.
back then.
Yeah.
Look on YouTube, they have like VHS scans of it that you can...
Yeah, no, it's like a serious cash out, like no one with any integrity should have allowed that.
Yeah.
And George Lucas did kind of disown it, which is why...
After he made the money from it.
You should have returned the money on
Oh yeah,
first
let's
of all.
have the money, then I'll disown it. Anybody can do that.
Yeah.
But it was difficult to find for a while, and now with the internet, it's just...
It's great.
It is. It's pretty bad. And the Wookiee dialogue, oh god, Chewbacca's family,
Yeah, the only thing that's worse on it is episode 1. So,
What? Ouch. But actually, I was reminded... Oh yeah, so I was at a local import store with Jamin the other day, and I was describing a Japanese variety television show, kind of I described it in physical challenge.
Oh no.
Kind of terms.
No.
yes.
Which brought up Double Dare. I was like, it's kind of like Double Dare. Which
I
Dylan's
haven't
looking
seen
at me. He
that.
doesn't know what Double Dare is,
It's
but
I've got a big question
it's
mark
an
in my head.
old
Children-oriented
show.
game show.
Okay.
On Nickelodeon.
And it
Revolved
was a
around the
quiz show.
concept of getting slimed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was a lot of different
Yeah.
Nickelodeon shows.
Right, yeah.
But this one, it was a quiz show, but sometimes you could choose to either answer the question or take a physical challenge, which is where you do something like get pied or
Right.
do some kind of physical activity.
They had like a
It's like a do or dare.
Can we,
Yeah.
can
Double
we just
dare.
get to
Double
the
dare.
horribly, disgustingly embarrassing
Yeah.
part?
Yeah. So-
let's rush forward to
Let's just get
to the
this over
disgusting
with.
bit. Yeah.
I brought up Double Dare, and then from some kind of hidden portion of
I had
Jaden's
locked it out of
mind-
my mind.
So you say it. You say it.
When I was a child, I was on Double Dare.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Huge.
Is it on YouTube?
I don't know. It might be.
Your mom must have.
My mom has VHS
Yeah.
copies of it. What do you do with VHS though? Like, how do you
Let's get it.
How do you make it like? How do you
watch
make
it?
it go
I've
to a computer?
got a deck here. Let's get it.
I'm gonna ask her if she has
Send
it.
it over and we can.
I'll ask her
digitize
if she has it. Yeah.
We'll play it while we're showing the podcast. While we're playing the podcast. Yeah, we've got YouTube. We can do video and.
Just
Yeah,
like
yeah, but that's
fat little kid with like curls covering his hair,
It can't be copyright. He's in it.
dressed in blue, covered in slime.
Wait.
You lost.
But
Dude,
I
I'm sorry.
asked him about it. He can't remember what happened.
Look at. I want you
You're
to
blocked out.
look at me for a second and tell me. Do you think I would do well at a show involving physical challenges?
Probably not. Probably not.
Oh, yeah.
And Jamin has disclosed that he used to hang out with some of the Nickelodeon crew.
Okay.
What? Who? What?
So
Clarissa, right?
Yeah.
okay.
Could so.
So my ex-girlfriend Christy used to be really, really tight with the cast of the Mickey Mouse Club, which was like Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake and Felicity. What's her face?
All the people you really don't want to be
yeah,
close
she
with.
used to, her friend used to go out with Sean O'Neill, and it was just, yeah, it's just connections between.
Your claim to fame.
Is my claim? No, my claim to fame is peeing next to Sean Connery on Venice Beach.
We mentioned that last time.
Yeah, that's my only claim to fame. That and I know the head of Q
Strange
Games.
how few famous people you come across, isn't it? Really,
Yeah.
in general life, you'd think there'd be a few more.
If you live in Southern California and you come across,
You probably see a few more.
Yeah. Not many famous people living in Paramus, New Jersey,
No.
except for Trickster.
Yeah.
Who's Trickster?
Trickster is a band that was popular, really popular for like 3 months with this one hit song, and then no one ever heard from them again.
What was the song?
It's the holy crap, no one's ever going to remember this song.
Okay.
Like I don't know.
That's too bad.
So for all the Trickster fans out there,
actually no, 2 more things. I want to represent
Go then.
Paramus. The Mel Gibson movie where his kid gets kidnapped.
oh yeah,
He drives through Paramus in that
What's
movie.
it called?
Ransom.
Was it Ransom?
Ransom, yeah. It was the U.S. title. And
Okay.
the Coneheads took place in Paramus, New Jersey. They lived in Paramus, New
that's
Jersey.
right.
All right. They wanted to find a really obscure place with lots of weird people.
Yeah, I
And
believe
that
that
they
was
found
the
it.
that was the concept. Yep.
They probably drove around the street, saw you, and then.
Like, oh man,
and then
this
thought,
is it. We're good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
They actually
Just
had
look at that kid.
Yeah. No, it won't work. He'll make the Coneheads look too normal.
Better than Ernest Goes to Camp.
I do not recall that movie.
Yeah, there was like
Fortunately.
Ernest goes to camp. Then there was like Ernest gets a job. Like the importance of being Ernest. There was like this whole series of Ernest movies.
Ernest
where
needs a kidney.
You just reminded me of a.
Ernest reevaluates his career.
Actually,
Ernest jumps off the building and gets saved by a net.
Chinese net.
Oh dear.
But it just reminded me actually. There was in Britain there was a children's movie workshop company that used to make movies for children, which were actually proper movies. They were properly properly directed. Fund. They probably had some sort of funding from the government for it. But it's really really interesting because they made all these movies, and then I suppose the funding got cut when Thatcher went into power, and then they just all stopped dead.
Thatcher.
Yeah, but I like Thatcher.
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 She sorted out a lot of things and ruined some other things. So
So
it's a good balance. Yeah.
Balance that.
Good balance.
Can I share something? This is kind of strange.
You did that last time, didn't you?
Oh, she's sharing stuff again.
Let's talk about our feelings.
Well,
Talking of hippies.
I did
Hippie names.
the Colbert name yell out with the shaking fist in the air.
But with no camera zoom.
Well, Stephen Colbert does that on the
Oh,
Colbert
okay.
Report.
Okay.
But actually, my ear right here is
Yeah.
slightly deformed. Do you see it?
It's red.
Well, it's because I was
Is that-
fiddling with it.
Oh,
Because
okay.
of
See,
Margaret
it's-
Thatcher.
Maybe you shouldn't touch
slightly-
that.
It's because if you have to look at both to figure it out. See how it's kind of pressed in a little bit.
Oh yeah, because you always sleep
So-
on that side, probably.
Well, no, so Colbert has the same thing, and I'm wondering if it happened the same way. When I was in utero, I was on
In
my
what?
side in utero.
I think it's a town in Texas. Or like,
When I was in my mother's womb,
Was that what? Oh,
In
okay.
I
utero.
didn't catch that word either.
What? In what?
in utero.
How do you spell that?
Utero.
Yeah.
You're not pronouncing your T's. God, I need to go back to that. How can anybody know what you're trying to say if you don't pronounce your T's?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm in Euro.
Oh,
In Euro.
I was using the euro.
Euro.
I knew what you were saying.
I think you're travelling around Europe or
Yeah.
something. You know.
That's in my mother's udder.
oh dear. Oh dear. Well, I was on my right side, and because
Yeah.
I just stayed there the whole time. In fact, I didn't go head down until the very, very last second. But
That's going to bug me now. You know, from now on, I'm looking at both your ears.
I'm sorry. God, I shouldn't have said anything now.
No, I'm really
I shouldn't say
kidding.
anything.
No,
but I was
I
on
have the
side
same
for-
thing.
Yeah.
I have the same thing. One of my ears is bent
Ben, why?
because I always sleep on that side. Well, when I was a
Like
kid,
after you
when
were
I was a
born.
kid, I used to sleep on that side. I mean, it might be when I was born, but I don't know. How do you know it's when you were born?
Because I was like this.
You were born sideways.
Or, no, I wasn't born sideways. You can't be born sideways.
Oh, we got another one
The problem was
sideways.
'cause I was very overdue. In fact, my mother was scheduled for
Oh, okay.
a cesarean section, and the
Yeah.
day of, I flipped.
That happens quite often, apparently.
Really? I hear that happens with girls a lot. I don't know if that's
As opposed to when
sisters or
guys have
sisters.
babies.
Or they flip at the last moment. Girls flip at the last moment. So I just
No, I caught
I had
that.
to say that twice because you weren't listening.
That's what.
I'll say it.
That's what you said.
Oh dear.
It's probably one of those old something that's.
I just have this image of you
anecdotal.
it'd be
That
coming
might
out
be
sideways now. It's going to stick in my mind.
Oh, wow.
That would be quite difficult, I could imagine. Yeah. Let's talk about births some more.
Sure. Can we continue the discussion about like horrible defects? Because I have something I'd like to
Yes,
add.
show your defect.
I'm going to show this because
He's unzipping his trousers.
okay. No. Okay, so
Doing the zipping sound.
I'll narrate
We can
as
have that in
I do
afterwards.
this.
We can do
So to the users, picture this: I'm standing perfectly still, perfectly straight, but my leg on the left, the knee
It's
is
very
bent.
hairy.
Yeah,
it's
you
very
have
hairy.
very hairy legs.
And is bent, but the knee on the right is straight. And this is because my left leg is grotesquely longer than the right. If I straighten my left leg, watch this. If I straighten the left leg, the right comes
Oh,
out.
yeah, you got.
Is that your
I'm
like?
a good 5 centi longer in one leg.
Centimeters.
Is that your old double tear wound?
Yeah. That all comes back to double dare. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Have you seen that episode of Extras with the guy with the platform shoe?
No.
So it's the not a cure, but like for people who have like one leg longer than the other. I mean, it's quite a common thing apparently.
Yeah.
But the some people wear a platform shoe to make it so it doesn't affect how they walk and so. Although you seem to walk normally. If you haven't seen the Extras, that's also a really recommended TV. It's just hilarious.
You know what? You know what show is also extremely good? Mad Men.
Oh, Mad Men's good as well.
Yeah.
Oof, that's been going on for
That's
a while.
kind of like a standard good show. That's like
Yeah.
I like
But
that.
the last season was so good. Before
Yeah.
that, it was like I kept watching because while it kind of got me down in the dumps, I could still recognize that it was a really good show.
Yeah, it's very strong, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, kind of heavy. I would describe it heavy. But
All the men want to be Don Draper.
no, but no, that's not good.
Have you ever seen it?
It's not
No.
good in today's politically correct atmosphere, but
That's how they talk back then.
in reality, all men want to be like Don Draper, like most men anyway.
Yeah, Don Draper or Mike Acton?
Or Mike Acton, yeah, or yeah.
Krister Eriksson.
Oh, Krister Eriksson. Yeah.
Krister.
Yeah.
We love you, Krister.
We have to add that into every podcast.
So Krister, we should say who Krister is.
We should.
Yeah.
And Mike Acton. Some people probably don't know who Mike Acton is.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that.
For non-industry
there is
programmers.
Macton. Mr.
Yeah.
Macton.
Explain, please.
Mike Acton is engine director for Insomniac Games and one of the most famous / infamous data-oriented design programmer advocates out there.
Yes.
Okay.
Spreading the good word.
And Krister
He's-
Eriksson.
And Krister Eriksson
similar.
is similar. He does what Mike Acton does, but he does it in a funnier way by letting you know just how dumb you are. It's really...
And he is at?
He is at Sony Santa Monica. By the way,
Oh, and Mike Acton actually listened to our podcast.
did he really?
Yeah.
See, now he's going to
He
hear his
sent
own
me a
name.
message on Twitter saying, I now know that you never flush the toilet. So,
I'm never going to your house.
exactly. No, because the toilet flushes. You can come to my
yeah.
house. 'cause-
It's just you don't want to go to the bathroom here at Q.
Yeah. And we had a toilet trouble the other
Right.
day.
Yeah.
didn't we?
Oh God. Oh my God.
That wasn't
It
me. That wasn't me.
It's a very girl versus boy thing because the boys' toilet was broken, so the guys had to use the
Oh,
girls'
that's
toilet
horrible.
every 5 minutes. This one girl, Miho, was sending out messages saying, the bathroom's usually pretty nice and clean. Please stop messing it up. Please stop trashing the bathroom.
Did any of the guys get cooties?
Yeah, one actually had to go
guys
to the
have
hospital for a
cooties.
cootie shot. I think it was coming by.
Well,
Cooties.
cooties. It sucks because
No
this
idea
week
what cooties mean.
I
It's sort of
am on
Americanism.
toilet duty.
Circle,
I
circle,
am on
dot,
toilet
dot.
duty. So
Did you find any long hairs?
oh
Because we find them in the male toilet.
God, no.
If you're on toilet duty in the male toilet,
I don't think there's-
some men. I think they must molt. Like you have to get like a bit of tissue, wrap it around your finger, and you kind of pick it up.
This is getting
So,
nasty.
also-
Hey, I had to plunge that toilet. Oh, I was trying to
I
plunge.
thought Rowan was doing.
Who was the guilty
No, it's
party?
me.
Yeah,
Who did
yeah.
that?
This is the
I have no
question.
idea. I have no idea.
It was
But
Omar.
something came out.
You know it was Omar.
Yeah, I think it was.
How
Omar
could it
as
not be
I-
Omar?
I-
Wait,
think
what
it
did they
was
flush
Rowan.
down?
Something. Well, I don't know, but something floated up. Hey, I had to see it for real. You're only hearing about it secondhand. But something floated up that was. I don't think it was.
Neither man nor beast.
It wasn't fecal matter.